Hi everyone, this is Dr. Lauer and I welcome you to Early Childhood 6695, which is part one of a research project in early childhood education that you will begin this semester and finish up with the actual research next semester in the winter. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have two introductory videos. This first one is going to be about the syllabus, and the second one will be about this whole Moodle and how the course is laid out. All right, so let's go to the syllabus here. And all right, so here's the syllabus. Let me make it so it's a little less distracting on the screen here. I'm really good at dealing with emails, and that's the best way to get me. That's why I actually don't have my phone number on here. I'm happy to give it to you if you want it, but mostly I do my work via email. The format of this course is online and asynchronous, meaning you never have to be actually online at any particular time. Obviously, there's due dates. And my office hours are by appointment, and we can do it either in the office or online, whatever way works for both of us. The first day of the class is the 11th, because it goes from Mondays to Sundays, and the last day of class will be December 10th. The actual last day of classes is the 9th, so if you prefer to have your work in by the 9th, that's fine, but you do get this at one extra day. You can read the catalog course description, but I also kind of told you a little bit about what you're going to be doing, and that is you're going to actually be doing some research. The only required text, and you may already have this, is the 7th edition of the publication manual of the American Psychological Association. It's not horribly expensive. Read through this. I like the spiral bound version, but it's a little bit more money. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at Barnes & Noble at Oakland University. Don't try to save $5 by buying it from a third party. It may take 2 months to get there. And I don't have extra ones, so you really need your own. Okay, so now we have the course outcomes, and the course outcomes are something you can just read through. The course requirements and procedures, you need to look at that too. The most important things are that you need to have a computer that can be internet connected, obviously. You need a backup plan. You need two kinds of backup plans. You need one for if your computer crashes or your internet goes down, which used to happen to me at home pretty regularly. So you need a different computer. So most libraries will have it. If you live near campus, the Educational Resource Lab, right in Poly Hall, lends out computers and has desktops to use there. Sometimes you can use a tablet instead of a computer. I highly recommend using Dropbox or another cloud solution like iCloud or Google to save your files, because there's an old saying that it's not if your hard drive will fail, it's when. So you do need to have another way. An excuse that you didn't get your work in is not because your computer went down or your electricity went down, because you need a second way to do that. And also your dog can't eat your homework if it's in the cloud. For technical assistance, you can either phone this is e-learning, or you can submit a help ticket. They're incredible. They're really wonderful. I go to them all the time with questions. Now, if you have trouble with the content of the course in some way, then that's something you ask me about. Please look over what the course participants are expected to do, and I also wrote what I will do. Here are the required assignments. It's not quite as bad as it looks. The plagiarism badge you'll do in the first week. In most of the things, you get certain amounts of points for each week. Participation, I have logs that show when you have read or watched each assignment, and you get 10 points per week. This says 120. I have to take a look at how many weeks we have. But I think even if we have 13 weeks, I'll just give you 10 per week for 120. Otherwise, I have to redo everything. There's a plagiarism tutorial and badge. It's actually now called something different. It's called the Academic Integrity badge. And there will be discussion forums, 10 points each for that. And then under you're going to have two papers. One will be the topic explanation, what topic you're choosing and why. Paper 2 will be, there's actually 3, sorry. Paper 2 is the research questions and literature review with 10 peer-reviewed articles. And you can see that's the most of the points. And then you'll have an action plan and a transition on how you're going to implement that next semester. This one doesn't have to end up being the same way. This is just for you to think about it. You may end up, Dr. McNair will be your instructor for next semester, and you and she may change this around a bit. I'm going to post any kind of readings that you need on Moodle. Please look through these academic conduct regulations. One of the things you need to know about plagiarism is that, and I'm not sure this link is correct anymore. It'll be correct on Moodle though. And if you've already completed it for somebody else's class, then you can just send me the badge. It's got to have your name on it though. And one thing to be aware of is that using something like ChatGPT or some other kind of artificial intelligence is considered plagiarism. And there's easy ways for me to find that out. So please, please, please don't do that. If you're having problems with an assignment, email me and tell me you're having problems and I'll help you through it. If you have a disability of some sort and you need some accommodations, try contacting me directly about it. But if you need formal supports, then you need to go through disability support services. The file naming, this is super important. The most important thing is your full name has to be on whatever you do for me. Okay, then it would be nice to have the assignment name, and it would be nice to have the 6995 so I know which class. However, if you don't do the assignment name and 6995, it'll still be okay as long as you have your full name on the assignment. Because it has to do with how Moodle works, and when I grade or give suggestions, it has to do with how that works. Here's a tentative schedule. The actual schedule will be on Moodle. And here are a bunch of suggested topics for you to think about, for you to do your action research on. And that is it. So thank you so much for watching this first introduction to the syllabus.